Hello everybody, back with this tree I call my skinny hornbeam. It's the 9th of April today, and I'm not going to repot this tree this year. It's just coming into, the buds are swelling nicely now, and I think it can manage one more year in this pot and be repotted next year. I do want to remove a couple of branches that have been bothering me over the winter, and I decided to leave until now. Let me just bring you in. You can see these branches that are sort of growing upwards and awayness, and giving the tree a slightly heavier feel than I like. I'm basically going to remove that in favour of this lighter branch, which is already shooting in this direction. I'm not going to put any wire on it. Am I going to put any wire on it? Yeah, I might. I'm going to remove this lumpy piece that's going in an upward manner, and that's already lightened the load, as it were, on this branch and this part of the tree. Got another piece up here which I'm going to do the same with, and that piece is going straight up there as well. Okay, that's enough for that side of the tree. This side of the tree doesn't really have those problems as much, but there's a couple of pieces again that I want to just remove, as a little on the heavy side and growing straight up there, and at the back here I'm going to lose that and that dead piece there, and piece and that piece. Okay, so yeah, that's made the tree already feel a little bit more light and airy. There's a few bits at the top I just want to lose that are crossing. Don't want the tree to get too top heavy. Another piece growing a bit upwards there, and a bit of congestion just there. Okay, now not sure I like that piece. Okay, that's better. A few pieces that are a little bit long and straight. That piece I might put a bit of wire on. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm happier with that now. We've got two pieces like that crossing over. Which one do you want to get rid of? But yeah, that one. Okie dokie. Much happier with the overall structure now. We'll see how the tree begins to develop. Obviously I'll need to pinch these leaves as they start to develop on all but this branch. And now this branch has been grafted. Let me see if I can show you that. Quite hard to see that on the screen. Hopefully it's showing up. I took a branch and it's been grafted into the tree here. I'm going to wait until these buds have opened fully, and I know that branch is properly growing away strongly, and then I'll be removing its lifeline, and then perhaps next year I may have to do some carving on that actual graft. I have to remove the grafting tape. This was supposed to rot away over the course of the winter, but hasn't. but it's done its job. The tree is, I feel, the branch rather, is properly grafted into the tree, but I just want to be sure it's growing before I cut it off. And this branch obviously has got a lot of growing to do to catch up and be thick enough. So where's Cooper, you cry? Cooper's found a place in the sun, just a nice little patch of sunlight, warm his tired old bones. Hey Coopsy, tired old bones. He's been for a little walk, and now he just wants you to like and to subscribe and to share, just like you should. Oh, tell him, Coops. Tell him. Say like and subscribe. Attaboy. Although I'm going to leave repotting this tree until next year, I do want to clean up the surface of the soil so that I can top dress it with some controlled release fertilizer and get rid of this moss, which, as you know, if you watch my channel, I don't like it. I just don't like the moss on the surface if I can help it, and it always grows back faster than I can keep up getting it rid of on all my trees. But I also want to expose the roots some more, so let's do that. I'm using actually a wire brush in this instance rather than a nylon brush, because it's a bit thicker to go through. This tree's been in the pot a couple of years. Yes, this tree would definitely want repotting next year. I could probably get away with it now, but I'm not gonna. I want that graft to be fully healed before I weaken the tree by removing roots. Did I say what sort of graft it was? It's an approach graft. And you can go back and look. There is a playlist for this tree. It's called the Skinny Hornbeam. It will be linked in the end screen and in the description below, so you can go back and see many of the steps this tree has taken in its journey to be a bonsai. Back to a little toothbrush to get in around these roots. It's not the best root plate, but it'll do. I like it. And one of the reasons I call this my skinny hornbeam is because the trunk is slightly oval just in this place, so it's actually quite thin in this point, slightly thicker there. I was hoping that as the years went by that would change proportion, but it hasn't. I'm just going to put a top dressing, hold that in place and keep it moist so the fertilizer can leach down into the tree. Okay, so I've cleaned up all the base and everything, and now looking at it, this tree still seems substantially more heavy on this side than this side. And so I'm just gonna shorten some of the pieces just to lighten it up a little. That's better. Does that look better to you? Tell me if it looks better to you. Let's put a couple of pieces of wire. These two pieces. Not sure that's going to be man enough. Yeah, it will. That'll do the job. Just bring those pieces in and forward. That's better. I think I could lose that entire piece there if I put a little bit of wire on that one. Oh, that's better. That's definitely better. Yes, definitely much improved. Sun's gone in now and it's getting a bit chilly. The wind's blowing. Cooper's decided to resume his normal place over there. Oh, in this case, not. You know, he's heard his name. Oh dear. Cooper, the camera shy collie, come here. Cooper. Oh, he's going to lie down and ignore me. Cooper, come here. Come here. That's better. Stop sulking just because the sun's gone. We'll go in a minute. So there you have it. Give you a twirl, this time with the Cooper for scale. And yeah, that skinny branch got a lot more growing to do yet. So it's the 21st of March today, and I just wanted to film this little bit on my phone just to show you how the tree is leafing out nicely now, and I'm just going to be going around nipping out these new shoots, just keeping it in bounds as they're popping over the next few days. I don't want them to extend. I just want to pinch out those growing shoots, leaving just the first couple of leaves, and that'll keep me busy, as I can as I'm sure you can imagine. I won't bore you with it. It's quite a tedious process to watch, even if I was to, you know, speed it up some. So thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, comment below. But most of all, please, 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 stay safe, everybody.